Welcome back, wrestling fans. Here we are at the NWA Mississippi in Grenada, Mississippi at the National Guard Armory for a big night of pro wrestling here in Grenada as we have a battle for the #1 contendership of the Mississippi State Heavyweight Championship of the National Wrestling Alliance. The #1 contender right there, the War Machine, against the crowd favorite, Mr. BoJangles. And there you see War Machine's manager lurking outside the ring, Hollywood, Jimmy Blaylock. And this will be a test, a battle, if you will, for the #1 contendership for the belt currently held by Big Don Brody, managed by Mr. Up Close and Personal Wes Jenkins. Wes couldn't be here with me tonight. He had other plans. I think he's at the auto races outside of Ruleville, Mississippi. Wesley Jenkins, on top of things, says that he plans to bring auto racing to you fans. So keep it tuned here to this station, and you might see Mid-Delta auto racing from the Mid-Delta Speedway in Ruleville. Oh, man. Jumping the man from behind, using a chain and choking Mr. BoJangles out. Across the top rope right there is the War Machine. War Machine weighing in well over 300 pounds. Probably approaching that 400-pound mark. And, man, he just nailed BoJangles right between the eyes. BoJangles trying to fight back. Right hand to the head. There's a left, another left, and a big right. Mr. BoJangles going to work on the War Machine. Definitely outweighed in this matchup. BoJangles with a big splash. Taking it right to the War Machine. And the War Machine takes the powder, heads out to the outside of the ring, and taking a little bit of a respite. And there you see his manager, Hollywood, Jimmy Blaylock. And they're getting all over the referee about something. I think they're talking about the closed fist of Mr. BoJangles, but he was just giving the War Machine a dose of his own medicine, as the War Machine had blatantly used a closed fist. Not only a closed fist, he wrapped a chain around his fist and was going to work on Mr. BoJangles and choking him with the chain. Mr. BoJangles, he's just following suit right there. Now he's chasing Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock around the ring.
What the hell, you piece of trash? You better lay your hands off of me. Don't try to touch me.
Jimmy Blaylock jawing it up on the house mic, telling BoJangles to keep his hands off of him. Meanwhile, the War Machine jumped BoJangles from behind, and there's Blaylock using that cane and just pulling back, choking away on Mr. BoJangles. Oh, and just putting all the weight down across BoJangles, and you will see both of these individuals at the big NWA Southern Tag Team Tournament in Cleveland. Getting a 1 count. BoJangles got his arm up right there. And Mr. BoJangles trying to make a comeback. Oh, but he just caught a right hand right to the face by the War Machine. There's an arm wringer now being applied by the War Machine on Mr. BoJangles. Always the crowd favorite, BoJangles, and you will see him at the NWA Mississippi. He is one of the regulars at the matches. Oh, nice drop kick right there by BoJangles. Oh, and he's just going to work on the head of the War Machine. And Timothy Smith, the official NWA referee, coming over. He had a few words there with Jimmy Blaylock.
About you people in Grenada, but ain't we got a weight limit in the state of Mississippi? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna sit that cave where the sun don't shine, big boy.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I guess Jimmy Blaylock heard that. Mr. BoJangles is going to stick that cane where the sun don't shine. And I bet you are getting tired of this, Jimmy. And the referee, Timothy Smith, counting, trying to get this matchup back in the ring. There's a shoulder and another. Mr. BoJangles, sunset flip, trying to take the man over. Oh, but he just sits right down and squashes BoJangles under all of that tonnage. And now picking BoJangles up. Nice suplex by the War Machine. And the cover. Only getting a 2 count right there. And now Mr. BoJangles, a little worse for the wear right there. It's going to be hard for him to even try to come back after the punishment that he has received at both the hands of the War Machine and by Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock outside the ring. And once again, a blatant choke by the War Machine, outweighing the man by at least 100 pounds, and then resorting to dirty tactics like that right there. That's just outrageous. Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock coming over and choking away at Mr. BoJangles with the cane right there. BoJangles is in trouble. Oh, my goodness. And Blaylock is just talking it up over there to BoJangles. And BoJangles is down outside the ring. He's at the mercy of Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock out there. He really needs to get back into the ring. But here comes the War Machine. Oh, it just sends his shoulder right into the post. Just wrap the shoulder right around it. And that post won't give, ladies and gentlemen. That's solid steel. And I think Blaylock handed something there to the War Machine. But we'll see as the War Machine comes back into the ring. Oh, yeah, he's got that chain again. He just wrapped it around his fist. Mr. BoJangles doesn't know that the War Machine has the chain. The crowd's trying to tell him. And they're trying to tell the referee. He's got a chain. The referee is checking BoJangles. And now, he had it tucked underneath his arm. The referee didn't see it. He checked the man out. He didn't see a chain in his hand. He's wanting to get the test of strength right there. BoJangles a little bit leery of it. Can't blame him because this crowd's trying to warn him about the chain wrapped around the fist of the War Machine right there as they hook up the fingers in a test of strength. Oh, not only did he hit him with a chain, but he hit him low with the chain. Now, there's no call for that. And now he's got that chain out again, and he's just choking away on BoJangles right there. Bo's in a lot of trouble. War Machine looks like he's proud of himself there, getting away with all of these dirty tactics, undoubtedly taught to him by the one Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock. You know, Jimmy Blaylock, he's been around the wrestling world for a while. Been on Conan O'Brien. Big backdrop right there by the War Machine. And I think you can see Jimmy Blaylock on Conan O'Brien again the Friday before Halloween. As, well, what better can you get for Halloween than Jimmy Blaylock with a face like that? That's all I've got to say. See what I mean? Oh, shut up, Jimmy. Big right hand right there by Mr. BoJangles. Oh, and the War Machine going right to the eyes, taking the headlights out. Backs him up into the ropes. Irish whip reversed by BoJangles. Sends the War Machine in. Oh, and Blaylock was going to trip BoJangles. He ended up tripping his own man. Bo's up on the second rope, driving the fist in. Lateral press, hooks the leg. There's your 3 count, and the winner and new #1 contender in Mississippi, Mr. BoJangles.